MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Gavin Floyd has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Swinging a little blooper to center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-3.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Mike Montgomery gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Leading off for Toronto, second baseman, Devin Rabbit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Pilar.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a 1-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Three and 0 now to Bautista. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. And now they've got him in a rundown. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
next 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting 8th, Patrick Russell Martin.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way from Floyd. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pillar's there. 1 out.
Batting 5th, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter Javier Baez.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Change up low. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Kevin Rabbit.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Jays lead it 3-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Pierce has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Addison Russell. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now is John Jay as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch, and he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Tulowitzki is there for it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Jays.
here in the early going.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 1-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he puts it on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way from Floyd. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 1 down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Pierce. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was able to play 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Kendrys Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. He popped out in his first trip. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Way in front of that fastball.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Carrera on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Zobrist with a dive. Got him.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The right fielder number 19, Jose Paul.
Here comes comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a foul pop behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
In there, strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. Pierce charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it appears as though that's going to do it for Gavin Floyd. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jay Happ takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
33, Jay Happ.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. In past meetings with Jay Happ, an impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Carrera's there, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Fernando Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Baseman, Steve Pearce.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. The 0-2 once more. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Ready for
Russell.
Another chance? Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners are at first and second with one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line softly toward the hole. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cubs 1. Koji Uehara gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Koji Uehara.
Russell Martin now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Russell Martin.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled back. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. Ezekiel Carrera is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Now the pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
In there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Chris Bryant.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's Javier Baez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. There is Travis on to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
52, Justin Grimm.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off with a
career
J.
line against Grimm. Not a big sample
Kevin
size, 0 for 1.
Pillar.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Soft liner to the left side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career history with Roberto Osuna, 1 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now that's popped up. Travis is there. One away.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one definitely a low scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gavin Floyd, picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.